Okay, this is a New Brunswick Scientific Bioflow 4500 Fermentor. As you can see, I've got water in here now. I have the sparge on. Sparge is controlled here. You can turn it off, turn it on. And if you didn't want bubbles coming up through whatever you're reacting with, you can turn the sparge off, and your overlay gas is here, which would feed in the same thing through the top. Your light is here. This is an LED light that's been added to the system in place of the incandescent bulb that used to get really hot. On the left side here is your temperature sensor, and in front here is your drain. There'll be a trough on the front of this. It's being cleaned. That trough, you can have your effluent come straight out of here and go directly into the troughs. If it's just water or liquid, very thin viscosity, you could have it just go out to the drain via this line, and there is a on and off valve here. These other valves are sampling valves, depending on what you're doing. All of the red annotate steam, so of course right now they're all off. Up on top here you have your septum. You would normally enter any bulky items and stuff through the lamp housing. You would pull the lamp housing off and enter what you wanted. Before we go to there, the only other thing, if you can get close enough, I want you to look in here with an agitator. And I'm going to turn the agitator on. Okay. This is the main screen where you'll do all your interactions with the software, configurations, etc. It has different panels for different options. Some of these are here that are not present on this instrument because they are options, but this is the basic configuration that comes with the system when it comes out of the factory. For instance, though, the temperature is showing here, and it's at room temperature right now. The agitator speed, pH is an option, dissolved oxygen is an option. Pressure here is back pressure through the system. There's a spare in case you needed to hook something external up to it. And by hitting the gauge button up here, we flip to page 2. There's only 2 pages. And have your different pumps. These 3 pumps correspond to down here, and you can see they're numbered. Okay, and as you can see, I've got pump number 1 on right now, and you can see that pump number 1 is turning. So I'll go to pump number 2. This may take a few seconds to kick in. There you go. And now you can see pump number 2 is turning. I'll go to pump number 3. And you can see pump number 3 has started. The way this works is it's a peristaltic pump which uses tubing to go through here. So you would take your tubing, feed it in like that, and then lower that down, and it would pull your whatever you're putting in there, acid base, whatever, into the system. What determines the flow is the diameter of the tubing and the viscosity of what you're pumping. Pump number 4 up here is an external pump control. There is no pump on the system as in design. And here's your foam and high foam. That is also an option not included on the system. However, the foam control mechanism is present, and it's located up here. Okay, we're on the left side of the instrument. Just wanted to point out where things are connected. These is your water in and water out. Your steam for sterilization would be here, and then the drain. Now this drain is actually connected on the other side. All of these lines go underneath the instrument, and these connections can be put on either side. Up here, this is your air in and oxygen if you wanted to do that. And right now I've got it set to about 15 pounds. There's quick connects that came with the system, which I'll include, but I took that off to enable my connections. The mass flow controller, which determines your flow rate and the pressure, and your back pressure gauge is here. Back pressure gauge you can read right on the front here. Up on top, there's 2 filter canisters. There's special filters that are in there. They are brand new. They've just been put in, so they shouldn't need to be changed for quite a while. And there's also, this is not standard on this unit, but out of the factory, but this does have a bypass if you wanted to bypass that filter for whatever reason you could. Your pressure transducer is located here, and your pressure controller is located back here.